All right, let's get to this. So I'd seen on Twitter, people were DMing me Trisha's recent podcast. She's talking about Zayn and Heath and the current controversy that they're in. And I saw that a lot of people on Reddit had been talking about Zayn and Heath from the Vlog Squad, obviously. So let's get into it. I am obsessed with Trisha being in the King Tut. I assume it's the anniversary. I don't know what's telling me that it's the anniversary about this, but of that iconic video. Prob offensive. We'll prob delete. Let's get to it.
Okay. Look, I think this is okay. I don't know. Okay, maybe this is a hot take.
Huge congrats to Trisha on this successful merch drop as well. Trisha dropped hoodies and a blanket. And one thing is they were the quickest delivery ever. I was seeing so many people getting their order within a couple days. People have been loving it, and it sold out immediately. Congrats to Trish. All right, let's get to this.
I feel like this is why you need like diversity in like the workplace, because they were talking about their DoorDash drivers and their names and how they were basically saying like these guys use fake names. Like there's no way these names are real. Like they're obviously using fake names, like whatever.
Delivery drivers for DoorDash or Postmates,
I don't think they're real.
Have the most obscure names. His name was Voso.
Okay.
Voso.
Okay. I had been sent this, right? You know what this is? Racism. Like, this conversation is literally stemming in racism. I had seen this fucking clip, and whenever I'd watched it, I was like, oh, they're being racist. They're being ignorant. But their audience is, guess who? The edgy, younger males. What do they like? Edginess and racism. Oh my god, I knew that I wanted to talk about this, so thank you so much, everyone, for reminding me. And thank you, Trisha, for talking about it, because it's back. Oh, that is fucking hollow. There is nothing up there. There's nothing up there. I had seen this, and it really bothered me. It's ignorance, and it's racist. Call it what it is.
Before that was Cratch.
Forgive.
Hargev.
And they were saying names like Prem, which is like one of the most common Indian names there is. And they were just going through all the names of their recent DoorDash drivers and just basically like laughing and making fun of them. And they were like really common. Like a lot of them were Indian names. Some of the names I didn't recognize, but it's like, don't you think you could do like a quick Google search? They have Mac.
But also, why is that a topic? Whether I recognize or don't recognize a fucking name. Stop. Like, how in that moment do you not realize that what you're saying is, at best, ignorant, at worst, incredibly racist?
On the podcast, who was on that episode, who's like really smart and usually not so ignorant, who would be like, oh, let's look it up to see if they are real names. But no, they're all like, literally this went on for like, the clip I saw was like a 2-minute clip, like went on for so long. Mariah, Zayn, even Matt was kind of like, yeah, that's not real. Like they were just like cackling over
and everyone
these
is
names.
agreeing, and everyone like, no, that's a fake name. Like, why would you?
I was not expecting Moses to also be dressed for the anniversary.
But I was just like, how did anyone, like even the editors, the people filming like something, how did anyone like let that go past that? You know what I mean? And I guess, and the thing is, I was like, well, maybe people just don't care about these people anymore, that they just like, you know, don't cancel them or don't like point out like what's wrong with this. But they still get like 500,000 views. So I'm like, how is no one pointing this?
Also, whenever an influencer of any sort on camera is being so ignorant and racist, quite frankly, I'm like, wow, you filmed this, filmed it, edited it, uploaded it. I'm like, what do you say in your day-to-day life? What do you say in your day-to-day life? How many years ago was King Tut? I'm doing a quick Google search in this. How long ago was it? King Tut. Married with a donkey. How long ago? 4th anniversary. 4th anniversary. 4th anniversary. Wow, her kids are gonna have like when they get old enough to learn about the lore of their mother. Wow, there's so much lore there.
Like I did see one TikToker talking about it, and they were just like, okay, and I didn't see the name of the TikToker, but I was just like, this is like so wild that they just get like free passes if it was anyone else. And then Zayn, who I believe was maybe brought up Muslim, I think his sister is or something like that. He goes, no, even these are fake. He goes, I grew up with like Arab names, and he's like, there's no way these are real. But it's like it was like a lot of Indian names. It was just like crazy just to see the amount of ignorance. And once again, I just think like my girls Remy and Alicia. I'm like, girls, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Put it on the thumbnail.
The David. Did we get enough screen time? At least 3 seconds to talk. Okay, anyways, Remy and Alicia, because they went to the David Dobrik party. Now they're doing that. I'm like, just why? Because I just feel like these are such problem.
There are so many influencers, by the way, still in this scene who are lapdogs of David Dobrik. And I'm like, he doesn't even have clout anymore. David does not even have clout anymore. Like, what is it about him? Connections, maybe? But, like, he is not the David Dobrik that you all once thought he was.
Girls, and these are the most problematic men, and they're just like, still people don't call them out. I'm like, anyone else that was, is this right? Is like, you would call them out, especially because it is just ignorant. Maybe they don't know, like maybe they're laughing.
Yes, it's ignorant, but it's also racist.
Or whatever, but it's just like
Zayn, as in One Direction Zayn, not that one. Zayn from the Vlog Squad.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It just made me, like, really sad. And I'm just like, okay, DoorDash drivers are ready, right? You know, they already get, like, some sort of, like, reputation or whatever. And then to, like, make fun of their names was, like, I don't know, just screamed ignorance and no one calling them out. I was just like, this is boy privilege, which I really, really, really hate.
And also, literally, it was stemming from them talking about people that were delivering their food. This person is doing something for you, and you're making fun of them. Fuck off. I hate these people.
And it's just crazy. But they already have their colorful past that no one ever talks about, so I don't know. Anyways, it made me sad because I thought Prem was like the prettiest name ever because I've always talked about this. Like, I've always said it. Like, I really do. Like, I've always felt calling to, like, we've talked about this so many times, like, indie.
I did also see a lot of people online say that I think they were talking about Scotty from the Vlog Squad. I'm not gonna say much on it because I need to actually find it so I'm not misquoting it. But it was someone had been like, why does no one talk about the fact that Scotty, I think it was, used to just Snapchat fans and like shirtless good morning pictures and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to look a little bit further into that, but there's a talk online happening about that already. So I think there's a lot about the Vlog Squad members that is starting to resurface, if you will.
Yeah, I've just always like wanted to go over to the country. I think it's like so beautiful and stuff like that. So Prem was always like one of my favorite names. Truly, truly, truly. I love the name Prem and I love the name Naveen because Naveen Andrews, like, I love him. I hate it so much. And I thought Zayn of all people, right? His name's Zayn Hijazi and he's talked about getting made fun of for his last name in like school. I'm like, of all people, you should be the one to be like, or Matt King. I'm so disappointed in you too. You're like the brains over there. Like you know what I mean? Like the fact that he's like, yeah, that's not real. I was like, what? Do you think you know every single name across the world? It's like wild to me. It made me sad. I love the name Prem. Shout out to all my Prems out there. I think it's like literally the most gorgeous name ever. And I still feel if we had a third baby, Prem is in the running. I love that name so much.
I'm so confused as to why is that even like a conversation? Like, just people's names in general. Okay,
Yeah.
first of all, not even like public figures. I guess like if it was like pseudonyms, right? Because you know, like a lot of celebrities, like they have like their SAG-AFTRA name, they have to make up something.
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
I get maybe that, but just like
DoorDash drivers, and them just acting like they're like doing a scam or something. They're like, why are they doing? And they like went on for so long as if it's some investigative journal piece. I was like, oh my god. And first of all, like if they were using like another name, like you know what? And a lot of those people will use another name to avoid this, or avoid people like harassing and making fun of them. Like they'll use a different name or something like that. Like a lot of like.
I was about to say something that's really unfortunate about this, which I think is a good point that Trisha's bringing up. So many people have openly, I've seen this online before, where they will change their name on certain apps for it to be easier to address them or easier to pronounce and stuff. And it's really unfortunate that people feel that they have to go out of their way to do things like that. And we're like, why do they have to do that? You know, people would, you know, just say their regular name, and then you have like the biggest influencers in the entire world literally just bullying people for existing based on their name. These are big influencers. Something going on in chat. I don't know what's going on in chat, but people are saying tomatoes are fine. I guess we're throwing tomatoes. Yeah, tomatoes is mucker lore. Throw as many as you want. I can dodge. Throw them at Zayn and Heath. Let's see if they can dodge.
Like Mohammed's over here will go by Mo, and so it's like, you know, which is like sad. They feel like they have to change their name for
like
people to get
Americanize
it.
their names,
Yeah, you know, and then so I was just like, oh, these assholes, you know what I mean? But anyways, it made me mad. But I'm over the Unfiltered. I don't watch it anymore. But when I saw that clip, and I was just like, oh, okay, let's be nice. And like honestly, if you don't know someone's name, right? Like if you don't recognize the name, like you don't have to make fun of it. Doesn't matter if it's real or fake. Like you really don't have to make fun of those kind of names. And they're not. They're cultural names and they're beautiful. And I just didn't appreciate that. So Anyways, like I said, I love India. I love Indian culture, so it just really upset me, and shame on them. And they're also like 30 in their 30s, so it's also something like, do you need to be like mocking it? You know what I mean?
I can't like wrap my head around it.
Your name is Heath, like the candy bar. Okay, no one likes a Heath bar. No one does. But we're not making fun of you. Okay, it's like so. It's just random. I don't know. All right, that was my other one. And Remy and Alicia, I love you, but oh my god, what? Like, I like you better on your own. Not time to trap Tasha. It's just like, I just can't, I guess because we talk about it so much, I just can't wrap my brain around that friendship. Like this, the Remy and Alicia and Heath and Zayn friendship. Like, what?
Well, my favorite thing about the Vlog Squad lore is how they've all tried to straddle on to some lasting ish of fame after David Dobrik all dropped them. I mean, we have Jason Nash famously on TikTok 24/7 hours a day. 24/7 hours a day. My brain is clearly, I remember I said not much going on up here. Clearly. We have Jason Nash being like, give me those coconuts, you know, lion, more, begging for money. We have Zayn and Heath on their podcast being racist. What are the other ones doing? Scotty and Toddy, OF creators now. Are they under Tana's Angels agency? What else do we have? Liza Koshy? Don't know what she does these days. I don't know what any of them do anymore. It's just interesting seeing how they've all tried to like, I'm not letting go of the rope.
It's like, why? Like they're kind of not great people. I know. I've been in there. I'm like, it's not me judging someone. It's just being around. Zayn was like nice, and that's okay. But, you know,
That's okay.
he's nice too, but they're just not great. And I just feel like Remy and Alicia are great, but also I don't know them. Maybe they're not.
Oh, and the other two. What are the other two called? Carly and the other one. I like Carly. Carly follows me. Do we like her? Has she done anything bad? If she has, I'll just drop her. Carly and Erin. Didn't they jump ship quite early, though? I'm pretty sure they jumped ship quite early. I think they did. I think they also made statements about it in the moment. God, remember David's video where he sat down on the sofa? YouTubers love a sofa, don't they? Erin and Carly, yeah. I think they're fine. I think they're both I think they're both aight.
Did it do well when they were in the thumbnail? I'm not sure.
I think they were smart for jumping ship.
Tell me why I thought Justin Baldoni was on the Full Coverage podcast. Did you see their thumbnail?
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. But here's my thing. I always love when Trisha addresses the Vlog Squad in any capacity just because I will always appreciate her calling them out for the way that they treated her. Zayn and Heath were not only being ignorant here, they were being racist. And it's hee haha giggles. They'll never get called out for it. You know why? Because they're men. That's literally it. It's unsurprising. I mean, it's like, I can't believe you're having these conversations, number one. I can't believe you're having them on your fucking podcast. It's just disappointing, but not surprising. So are Carly and Erin okay then? What are they doing these days? Do they have a podcast or something like that? I mean, Carly is always on TikTok live, and I know she loves Taylor Swift. Oh, Carly and Erin, I mean, they upload on...
Eve Spider.
Okay. They upload... One month ago, trying something about her, Vanderpump Rules. Who's that? Oh, he was in the videos. I don't know what his name is. Is his name Adam? Oh, Joe. Okay. Okay, so they've seemingly, left this. Oh, they're making a lot of videos with Joe. Oh, this is not Joe. This is someone else. Okay, seems they've taken a very normal route. They left the Vlog Squad because of the wedding, and Vlog Squad members wouldn't be vaccinated as you need to be vaccinated to go to the wedding. They have a podcast with Matt and another old member. Hold on. I'm discovering more of the lore. Is it Only Friends podcast? Oh, they have the Only Friends podcast 6 days ago.
This podcast is sponsored by.
Well, this one is not sponsored.
You can go back and be like,
Wow, YouTubers love us. Oh my god, I have this phone case. Not on my phone right now, but it's in my bathroom.
hey, I have no idea.
Okay, they seem relatively normal. Carly and Erin kind of broke away from the vlog squad when some of the members refused to get COVID tests at their wedding. Okay. All right. Well, fair. Fair fucks. Fair fucks. Fair fucks. Yeah, I'm always here for Trisha calling out members of the vlog squad, if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to leave it there.